Hey guys, it's Paolo here from the World of Myths team. We're back again with another video recording, but this time it's a really special one. Last week we had a tournament here in Sofia, Bulgaria. A total of 16 people participated and I am here with the winner of the tournament, Vladimir aka RoanFX, right? Yeah, say hi to the people.
Hello guys.
Yeah, so we have a couple of recordings for you. The first one is the semifinal match. And actually, if you want to know more about the tournament, there will be a link below in the description with a blog post. It was a really nice tournament. For the semifinals, there were 4 people, 2 playing Norse with Odin, and 2 people playing the Japanese, but one of those was playing with Amaterasu and the other one with Hachiman. And excuse my voice, but I'm a little bit cold and we didn't want to delay more the videos until I get better, but yeah, I guess you will have to handle my creepy voice. Yeah, so without further ado, the first match that we will be commenting on is the semifinal, where Vladi here is playing against Dimitar, Requiem, Dimitrov, and we will watch the recording from the perspective of Dimitar. So bear with us and hope you enjoy it. Yeah, this is actually the first game that we will comment without actually playing it, and it's quite strange, to be honest. And as I can see, Dimitar has a really good starting hand, 2 spells and 2 low-cost units, so he can play those. Do you remember if you had the good hand, starting hand?
I think I had a really good opening hand. I had 2 removals. The
Okay.
one that reduces the toughness by 1.
Okay.
And
The endurance. Yeah.
yeah, the endurance, and I think I had a unit.
Yeah, you just play that one, the samurai. Yeah.
Yeah, great
And
opener
for your deck. And actually, Vladi here was the only guy playing Hachiman for the whole tournament and ended up winning with him, so seems like a good choice. And what we can see now is Dimitar has started playing his spells, reduced Vladi's samurai's power by 2, and played Ratatorsk to draw a card. Just to sum up the leaders, Hachiman's ability is if you have only 1 attacking unit, it gets +2 power, while Odin's ability is if you win attack with 2 or more units, all your units get +1 power. And yeah, by the way, this is not an introduction video, so if you are new to the game, I highly recommend to first go and watch the getting started videos. Again, we will put a link in the description. So you're the first to attack. From what I can see here, you're attacking with your favorite samurai, with the bow.
Yeah, he reduced my power using the curse that reduced the power by 2, but me having the ninja that resets the attacking power of a unit is great for opening hand, because Norse has so much to mess up with your units.
Yeah.
Here I decided to sacrifice the samurai to get more attack for the ninja, because I'm planning to then attack the endurance tower so I can pump up another unit so it can stay for a longer time.
Cool. And what we can see here is that Dimitar will summon his leader on the battlefield. The leaders cannot be summoned on turn 1, so he had to wait 1 turn to summon him. And he will play Prize the Sun to boost one of his units. And I think he forgot that this unit cannot attack, and he buffed it, hoping to make a stronger attack with it. But anyway, I think that this was a mistake on his side. He just forgot the effect of the unit. and you're just blocking this attack, which results in a tie and no one wins the battle when they are equal. And he's again reading your leader ability because no one else played it, so yeah. It's the other thing that you need to know is that during the tournament, no one had played the game before the tournament of the participants, and that's why we removed the timer from the game, so anyone could have taken enough time to take his turn, basically. So now Dimitar has 5 fate to play cards, and you just played the Oni, I think. It gets +1 power if there is a defender in front of him, something like that. And he's again summoning his leader and attacking with that leader, trying to reduce your board. Basically, this is the Norse tactic to just try and kill as many stuff as possible. But in this case, again, you blocked successfully, so I think you made just one attack so far.
Yeah, you only attacked the attack tower.
Yeah, the power tower. Okay, so you're now attacking again, and again for the power tower. You're not trying to reduce his board because you're not attacking the Q tempo. I think he has units to sacrifice, and it's not that valuable for you.
Yeah, currently he has only defending units that cannot attack, so I'm currently not trying to save myself from an attack because his units are low power at this point, and my attacking units, when they attack solo because of Hachiman, they get really strong and the attack usually goes through. Yeah. So I was trying to get a finisher on the tower as quickly as I can.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, as I can see, Dimitar here has really good cards, but again he decided to play and summon the leader, which I think I'm not sure if it isn't better in his situation to summon units instead of his leader, but we'll see how this goes. And yeah, he will probably use the leader for attack. And it's actually really tempting to use your leader every turn and not summon anything, but at the end you need to have bodies to make stronger attacks, and if you don't summon any cards, at the end you get weaker and weaker every turn because it's a missed opportunity. Oh, you're playing the Ring of Fire!
Great removal card. Love it so much.
Yeah, one of the removal cards of the Japanese. It basically removed 2 endurance from the flank units, 1 endurance and 2 power from the flank units. And here we see another attack from you. And I think you are considering which tempo to attack here. Probably it will be the Q tempo.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're going for the endurance tempo.
At this point I think I didn't have a card that I could play on the next turn, so I just needed the card, not the endurance, knowing that it would not buff my current unit.
Okay.
But as I said earlier, I'm trying to get kills as fast as I can because the Norse can snowball really fast.
Yeah, and as we can see, you have no board currently, but you have successfully destroyed 2 towers, 2 tempos. So yeah, it's going pretty good so far.
What he played currently is the card I'm always afraid of because it gets plus endurance every time he summons another Viking, and that's why I saved this removal card from the beginning of the game, knowing that all Norse play this card, and it's really crucial to discard it as soon as possible.
Yeah, because if you don't do that, his endurance can snowball and get to 5 endurance just in a blink of an eye. So yeah, that was a really good play to save that spell. and use it for that particular card. And yeah, let's see. You're playing with the Daimyo's Ko, which will draw one samurai from your deck and reduce its power by 2. And we had a bug related to that card, but anyway, you managed to win even with the bug. Okay, so now you're the one using the leader. And
yeah, just clearing the board state.
yeah, I guess with your deck, the goal is to win as fast as possible with constant pressure, not keeping, not playing the one game with trying to get endurance on the board and things like that.
Usually my strategy was the typical tower strategy, because Hachiman loves attacking alone with units. And what I was trying to do is get a strong unit on the field, only attacking one at a time. And there are a couple of cards that buff a single unit, and those cards were only there for units like this one, which have challenge, that they only want one defender.
Yeah, the challenge keyword says basically you can have only one defender, and they're really, really strong, and it's a keyword that only the Japanese have. Yeah.
Yeah, and that just ensures that I can always get like 1 point of damage to a tower, so I can get its benefit.
Yeah, that's nice. And here Dimitar Requiem Dimitrov drawed one of his legendary cards, Fenrir, but he is playing the You Died spell, which is one of the symbolic Norse spells. Just kill any unit you want, and killed your strong unit.
Well, it happens in games.
Yeah. Oh, meanwhile, you played the Pilgrim of the Dawn. I think this is one of the cards that get a lot of attention in combination with Juboko, which are both starting like really weak cards, but can get strong in a blink of an eye again.
Yeah, they snowball as long as the game continues. And this one is also part of the strategy, because it gives one attack to the strongest unit, and that's what I was trying to do, get a unit as strong as possible and as long as possible on the field, so we can attack only by itself and have a couple of defenders that can block and save my towers.
Yeah, cool. And here we have the Hound, which reduces the power of the unit in front by 1, and he will reduce again by 2. And you're now in a very interesting situation where the Pilgrim of the Dawn will buff himself, which is something that you don't want to happen, but yeah, this was a really nice play from Dimitar, and now it's his turn to attack. And he drew his second mythical card, Thor. When summoned, he removes 1 endurance and 2 power from a card. But you have played Timeless Eon, which is a dragon who removes 1 endurance from all units. Why did you play that? You didn't remove any of his units. They were all on 2 endurance.
I think at this point I had another Ring of Fire in my hand.
Oh, okay.
So I was setting up the board state for a kill, and I wanted to draw his attention to this card. Okay. So if he had like You Died, so he can discard that card and not destroy my other challenger I had in hand. I'm not quite sure what I had at that time, but it's something around the lines of that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, and now we can see. I think from what I can see and from my experience with the game, the main mistake that Dimitar made, like a general mistake during this match, is that he summoned his leader too many times. Like almost any round his leader was on the battlefield, and he basically didn't benefit from his ability. He was using it like a unit and couldn't make a board presence. Yeah, but yeah, we will never know what could have happened if he kept it on the pedestal. Yeah, so now we have you playing. What's that? Oh, that's you're buffing your Timelysion with more power and going for the win, I think. So you're basically making him block with both his.
Yeah, and I wanted him to block with 2 because he had this Viking that was at 6 attack and he's really strong, and he had only 1 endurance, and tempting him to get the block is what I was trying because I wanted him to clear his board alone.
Yeah, that's really clever move. Just force your opponent to block your attack and not attack you, not swing attack you.
Yeah, at this point it was, even if I hit, if he let me to hit the tower, he would have sacrificed the unit. So for me, it didn't matter if he blocked or he let me go through with the attack. So it was a win-win situation for me.
Yeah, cool. And let's see what's going on. He's again trying to build his board. Again, his leader is on the battlefield, attacking with him. And I think here you will probably block this attack because it will be easy for you to not lose any unit. Oh, you're blocking with both. Why did you do that?
I have no idea why I was blocking with both units, to be honest. I could have only blocked with the Oni.
Yeah, and here is your mythical card, Yamato no Orochi, which gets +1 endurance when a friendly unit die, I think.
Yeah.
And your leader is on the battlefield. Yeah, I think at this point it's critical for you to don't miss a turn and attack each turn.
Yeah, I'm not losing anything attacking with my leader. I had some mana to spare, fate to spare, sorry.
Yeah,
and I'm just trying to get him lose as much as endurance as he has, and he let the attack go, so he had to sacrifice the unit, which was again
good for you.
In my favor.
Yeah, I think at this point he will probably play Fenrir, I think, because it's he can try to kill your leader.
Yeah, but I knew that Fenrir was coming at one time, and I think I calculated that he couldn't get Leto because of the Orochi.
Yeah.
And I think I was pretty... Yep, here he comes.
Yeah, Fenrir pulls up your leader on the board, your opponent's leader on the board, and has rush, so he can attack immediately. And now I guess he will try to win. So basically he's using the same tactic you did a turn ago, just forcing you to block with everything or you lose. So, but in this case I think you will not use the Orochi?
Yeah, I'm not using it because I counted that I'm leaving at 1 health, and there's no more Fenrir, so he cannot pull my leader on the board. So if I do not get my leader down from the pedestal, he would not get harmed. And it was better for me to get some endurance for the Hydra as my units died.
Yeah.
And so the Hydras just started snowballing.
Here is the famous tree that we were talking about, Juboko, on the battlefield, but now you're attacking with the Orochi.
And here he has the same choice as before. Block with 2 of the creatures and they die, or just let the attack and one of them will die. And if he lets the attack, he's going to certainly die because the Hydra is just massive. It's 9.
Yeah, 9 because of the Hachiman ability. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, he decided to block with both. I guess here he is confident because he has more cards than you, so he has the card advantage, and probably hope that he can kill your units with some tricks, but I don't see any tricks in his hand.
And the Hydra is just massive.
Yeah. That's why it's a 8 cost or 9 cost unit.
Yeah, something like that. I think it's an 8 cost unit.
Yeah, but it comes with 1 endurance, so it's easy to remove. And here we have his removal, the Wolfsbane drop, the one you tricked him with.
Lovely card.
Yeah, so he is trying to destroy his Q tower. At this point, I think you don't care about it.
Yeah, I just decided to let the tower go. I didn't want him to farm. And me sacrificing a creature means that I get more endurance for the Hydra.
Yeah.
So it's, again, a win situation.
Yeah. And now you have 2 active units. Oh, you played the Seppuku, which sacrifice one of your units to give your stronger unit +1 endurance, +1 power.
Yeah, I'm just going for the tower here.
Yeah. Go in. I think if you... Oh, you're also summoning your leader. Very risky, and I think that if you haven't won here, if he had some tricks in hand...
He was old, he had no fate left, so
Yeah.
I knew he couldn't play anything.
Yeah, you were confident enough to do it. So he just blocked, and yeah, good victory for you on your side. And yeah, I think that it was a really nice game with some mistakes on both sides, I can say. But yeah, I think this was like the 5th or 6th game that both guys have played, and yeah, it's normal to make some mistakes at this point. But anyway, okay guys, this was for the semi-final. You will find the link for the final match in the description.